I did. I did keep up with inviting people to like my pages. Where's my homework at? I pretty much kept up posting every day. I followed your advice to first go through and like everything, and then the next day or later that night or the next day, go back and comment on the people who commented. It's been interesting seeing the statistics. It seems like when I do food things, I get this huge engagement, and a lot of other things, not as much, or maybe half as much, so.
Okay, so what that's telling you is the audience that you have right now, they are interested in the food part.
Yeah.
That's what that's telling you. Now, when you do your networking and bring in more friends, more people, then of course your audience is going to expand, and you'll eventually start seeing different varieties of things.
Should I continue to give them what they want, or just keep doing the variety?
Well, I would kind of do an 80-20. I would kind of do a little bit more of giving them what they want, but still sprinkle in some variety. But the key to all of it, Marie, is the growth. Growing your numbers, okay? Because that is what brings you out of the bubble, is growing your numbers. I just did, no kidding, back to back. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even made Marie's Zoom link yet. A woman from Tennessee with her friend and 2 friends up in Ohio, calls back to back from Facebook. And so I I always ask if they call, how did you hear about me?
Right.
But it's like more and more and more. But you have to understand, I've been doing this for a while. Do you see what I'm saying? Building.
How many months, how many years have you worked at that?
I started my courses and my coaching way before so I would say, I marketed all winter long. 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you specifically go out and try to here's why I'm not sure how assertive I should be with friending a B&B who didn't comment on another B&B forum saw me say, because the question was, if you're not going to be with the OTAs, how do you grow your online presence? And I generically said, well, I sought out coaching and mentoring. PM me if you want more information. The person who I responded to didn't PM me, but somebody who didn't even comment on the thread did. Anita Wade, by the way, I gave her your name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I mentioned about for B&B marketing, and then I mentioned you specifically for Facebook and Instagram. And I said I've been weaning myself off the OTAs, and this is how I'm doing. And I gave her just a rough overview of Yvonne's course. And I didn't really, I was in a hurry, so I didn't want to expound. Plus, I didn't want to give away too much. Let them be interested, I think. And if they're hungry, they will come to feed. And but I didn't hear back from her. That was this morning, but who knows what her day's like. My Mondays are usually crazy too. So.
Mine too, yeah.
But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so is this somebody, I went on her website, I liked her business page. I'm trying to think if I did anything on her personal page. Should I friend this person, or just do that soft approach of just going to her page and respond?
I would go, she's also a bed and breakfast owner?
Yes.
Yeah, I would go to her profile page and I would like and comment on a couple of things on her profile page, and then I'd send her a friend request.
Okay, so still do the like and comment,
Yes.
the soft thing rather than the, okay,
Yes.
okay.
You always want to show the love, whether you do the friend request or wait to see if they friend request you after you show the love. So
Okay,
either or, always show the love. Okay.
okay,
And that is the biggest key. Networking is huge. And that's why, if you can just, we're very busy and we're in peak season. Obviously, when we're not in peak season, I mean, I have found when I'm not in peak season, I am able to do a lot more. And that is when I really hit it hard, when I'm
okay.
not in peak season. And the benefits of peak season from what I did in the winter, oh my gosh, Marie.
Yeah, you said triple, yeah.
Yes, my husband is so blown away. He cannot believe it.
See, mine
And
doesn't believe me. He's dragging, he did finally, I got him to change his profile photo and, but he's still got a black thing across where the banner is, and he's skeptical. He's very skeptical. This is a guy
oh,
that
my
spent
husband,
35 years in Silicon Valley where all this stuff is. The house he sold is a mile from where Facebook is, and he's still kicking and screaming on so so anyway,
yeah, my husband was very, very skeptical too, Marie. And, I can honestly, I don't know how many times during our off season over the winter that he was like, you're either attached to your phone or the computer or both. But I knew I was not going to lose. I believed in it and I knew what it was going to bring and do.
okay.
If my very first guest came from Facebook when I didn't know any of the tools and systems, I knew. And now he is such a firm believer. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's so funny because last week he's like, I just want to let you know, I'll pick up more things to do around here so that you can focus more time. Yeah. He knows.
Yeah,
You get out of it what you put into it.
absolutely.
You have to work it. And some people, they want a magic button. And there is no magic button. You just have to do the work and then the rewards are huge.
Right. And
You know.
I liken it to in school, my report card reflected the time I spent on homework, on studying, on projects, blah, blah, blah. In the real world, it's money. It's, how much I earn is reflected by how hard I work at bringing that business in. So that's kind of how I look at that. So
Absolutely. I just wish everyone had your mindset.
we could market it.
I know, right? Right. Well, I'm going to. You know how?
How?
Because we'll be doing Dual Live.
Yes.
Did you think I was going to forget about that, Marie? Oh, no.
No, I wondered when that was, anyway, I won't be afraid of it. I will be nervous with it, but I won't be afraid of it.
Right. And you will be. And being nervous is human. Okay. It's just like anything that we do that we've never done before. It's out of our comfort zone. But like everything else, the more that you do it, the more you get used to it, the more relaxed you become, the more your real personality starts to shine, and you get better and better at it. When I look back at my very first live video, oh my goodness, but we all have to start somewhere, right?
Right. Yeah.
But the live videos are huge. And as I was telling you before, Facebook is really wanting to promote that. Right now, I'm so excited. I've been working all weekend. This morning, though, I've been working on your banner.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
I
that
put
should
the
be done
temporary
today.
one up. Okay, I put the temporary one up, so.
Yeah. So that should be done today. This morning I was working on your banner, but over the weekend, oh my God, I cannot wait to show you guys. I mean, it's so awesome because do you see on Facebook where people will put inspirational quotes?
Right.
Okay.
They share them, which you said they share them. Yeah, not my
Yeah.
thing so much, but.
I mean, in this platform, so much you bring to life. Like you see my logo, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to make the eagle bigger.
Okay.
But what is so amazing about that logo is that when I create videos, that logo can be at the end.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. It is not a still picture, it's animated. Okay.
Okay.
And that just gets so many more eyeballs on it because it's animated. Regular inspirational quotes, they make a move. They bring them to a video life, actually,
Okay.
is what they are, so that they're not considered a still graphic. Okay. The other amazing thing in this platform that's going to be awesome for our industry is when we create events and when we create specials on our business page. Now, I know Amanda's told me, Debbie, I don't like doing specials. But this is the thing. I got to clean my glasses. This is the thing. Creating specials on your business page on your Facebook and letting everybody know that books with you from Facebook, or even the people that come to your establishment that came to you not from Facebook, that it's an amazing reason to get them to like your Facebook page and be in your Facebook page. You really want to do that with your OTAs. Okay, any OTAs that you are using and guests come from, you really want to encourage them to go to your Facebook, like the page, and tell them that is the only place you do your specials. Okay, because then they're going to go to that instead of what OT. I got a hair in my eye. What OTAs do you still have?
I use booking.com, but I know they sell to all the other people they're in bed with. I'm on Airbnb only to get out from the government, the city taxing me as a commercial property and taxing like every thing I use in my business is taxed. It's something called business personal property tax. Airbnb properties are completely exempt no matter what they're doing. No license fee, no they pay regular real estate taxes, which is half of the commercial. So that this is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me to not have to be taxed as a commercial piece of property, like 10 grand, a year.
Wow.
And then the business personal property, it's every spoon, fork, towel, desk, you name it that I use for my business, they have the right, they think, to tax that. But if I'm an Airbnb property, that all goes away. So I am on Airbnb for that. I just got a second one yesterday. And so I'm going to put the rest of my rooms up. The one room that I have, one room that's automatic. They can automatically book in. They don't need my approval. The others I'm going to control myself. But just to say that I'm on there, I don't expect much activity. I just want to show the city, look, all my rooms are on Airbnb. You can't touch me now. So
Awesome.
yeah. So I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to play the game that
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Makes perfect sense.
And if the worst case scenarios, they come after me and say, but you have a website and you are still, operating as a business. I have considered just going dark and just only marketing on Facebook and to my past guests the way Yvonne showed us how to do with the software that I have, and just let my website go dark for a while, and until it all blows over. And then I don't know, this is all kind of in my brain depending on what they do, but right now the first step I took was to send my business license application back with Airbnb properties are not required to have a business license, and I sent it back with no check. So that was my first act of defiance.
Okay. Okay.
So, and nothing, that was over 2 months ago. You haven't heard anything?
Haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
so. They came out with a new inventive way to tax, but they've only sent the letter to one B&B, not the rest of us. And she's closing anyway, so she's not going to do anything with it.
Okay. Okay.
So anyway,
All right.
that's one way to say booking.com, but peripherally Airbnb. So.
Okay. And eventually you'll get rid of booking.com.
Yeah, I already saw the effect of working with Yvonne, because December, 17 and January and February this year, all my bookings were direct. Now, granted, it's a slow time of the year, but that was also when I still had, easily it would have been 50%, and it was of booking.com and direct bookings, and it was the same, roughly the same occupant. I keep all my statistics on a spreadsheet, so I can always be looking at them. Roughly the same occupancy, but 100% direct booking. So it's starting. What I haven't done is done the whole year. I've been with booking maybe 3 years, I think, or 4, or something like that.
Okay.
And,
awesome.
and keeping track of those statistics as well. So I've
Well,
got the number.
You are definitely in the right direction, Marie, without a
Okay.
doubt. That's amazing. That really is. Even with, it being your slow season, to be able to have what is booked is 100% direct compared to before, that is something to celebrate. It really is. I
was, now when it happened the first time, I thought, oh, that's interesting. So.
Yeah, I remember the day I got rid of booking.com. I literally did a happy dance. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I was never so happy to get rid of it.
Well, the thing I'm seeing is I've been converting. I've seen 3 in the last 6 weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, repeat guests coming back directly. And if I like them, I tell them to book direct, and that now my booking system's set up to charge them 10% more. So if I like them, I tell them to book direct, because the 10% I paid to booking, I would pass on to them. So they're already getting a discount. And then one was a military, which I give discounts to. And I had somebody last week that one was a teacher that I give a discount to. So I said, I only do this if you book direct. So that's what they're doing. So that part's working a little bit as well too.
Awesome.
I also, on the CRM software that we use, one of the tags I get are OTA reservations, and I was thinking of creating an offer just to that group of people to book direct. So
amazing. Yeah, see, all these different things all can play together,
Right.
When Yvonne, you guys, with Yvonne's coaching, you guys do a welcome video, correct?
Yes, 2 of them. One for the sequence that goes out with the upsells, and then a second one she has us create a free guide. She wants us to be the expert of our area, and we all create a free guide, and there's a separate video that's on there. So I've done 2. I think Mary Toner I had the record for the most first takes, which was 31, but Mary exceeded that.
She did. She's so cute.
She's somewhere in the neighborhood of 50, and I don't think she still has it done yet. But anyway, so yeah, 2, and then she wanted me to do a third one, because I created a whole nother sequence for repeat guests, because they get a different welcome, and then I've got a sequence strictly for Airbnb guests. So I do actually need to do 2 more. So
okay. The reason why I'm asking is because the welcome video, and you already have one with Yvonne, okay?
Yeah.
Then do you send a thank you video?
No. There's
Really?
well, the welcome one is thank you for booking, and that's where the video is. You mean it when they leave? Is that where you're?
Where they
No.
receive a video. The whole point of the video is not just thanking them for their stay and letting them know you enjoyed meeting them, but encouraging them there again, to go to follow you on Facebook and to like the page and write a review.
No, there's a review and referral email that goes out a few days later that does that in writing, but not by video.
But not by video. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, what would you say your open rate is with your emails?
It's on offers. We can directly look at that, and well, my gut is high because they respond to something in the sequence. They let me know a few days out what time they're coming, so I know they're getting the pre-arrival information. They seem to know. I see over and over how people say guests don't read anything. That's not most of my guests read what I send them.
Okay.
It's not been my experience, so they must be. I'd say it's very high. I'd say at least 70 to 90% in that range read what I send, based on the response I get, the engagement I get from the emails. They may not want an upsell, but they'll say, "Oh, this is a great idea," but we already have dinner plans, or we don't have. One is bring a guest to breakfast. Oh, I would love to be able to do this, but we don't know of anybody. And say, so I get some engagement. They're responding even if they aren't buying, and so the trust, the whole concept of building trust with this sequence is working. So I believe so.
Okay, good. Because the majority and statistics show it's a 17 to 18%.
That open?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm seeing higher than that with offers. My husband used to say in marketing, it was if you got 3% with direct mail, you were doing really good. I'd have to look at different offers to see. I've never checked guest by guest, are they opening my stuff? But I have the ability to do that with the software that I use, or that we all use the same. It's Infusionsoft. Yvonne has us all use the same software.
Okay.
So.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, first thing we have to do here is we have to pick your date for your dual live. And we want to make it a couple weeks out so that I'm working with you on your lives, okay?
Okay.
So what's your schedule look like?
Don't have a calendar in front of me. 2 weeks out would be the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be this time of day? Would it be during our session?
Trying to think. Yeah, it would be good to do it during our session, I think. Oh, excuse me.
Either the 20th or the 27th should be okay. 27th, I'm pretty sure it's wide open right now. The 20th, I think I have. Let me hold on if I've got my software open.
Okay, let's put it on the 27th. Hang on, I'm going to put it in this calendar right now. Can you still see me, or am I blocked?
No, you're there. I just wanted to double check my booking calendar.
Okay. So, Marie.
Yeah, this week and next week I have a lot of midweek business, so, but that last leading up to Labor Day is quiet.
Okay, so the 27th is good then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at the time we're going now.
Okay.
Whoops. Okay, so we got that. Let's hit save and close. All right, awesome, awesome. Okay, we have that in there. All right, have you, and you marked it down in your calendar, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
Have you ever done a live at all before?
No.
Okay. All right. Couple things that we need to go over and with starting to teach you how to do lives. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number one thing with lives, the absolute most important thing is lighting.
Okay.
Okay. If it is dark or if you are standing behind a window and the window and lights behind you, you don't want any of that.
Okay.
Okay. So your lighting needs to be very good. Now, when I first started, you do not need all the equipment to start. I didn't have all the equipment when I first started either. Okay. I had a desk lamp from Walmart that had the extendable, you know how you could bend it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I put a fluorescent bulb in it, and I took my copy paper and taped over top of it and set it on my desk to shine straight on me. I mean,
Okay.
that's what I used when I started for months. Okay. I don't want any of my clients to think, oh, I have to buy all this equipment or I can't go live because it won't look right. That is not true. Okay.
Okay.
You do want to make sure your lighting is good, and you can do those kind of things like I did. Okay. Actually, it's so funny. I even used a plastic empty coffee can and set the lamp on top of that so that it was higher on my desk to shine. I mean, you make do. You do
Okay.
what you need to do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure the lighting is really good. And a lot of people think, oh my gosh, if I go live, they're my nose is long, or they're going to see these wrinkles or these bags under the eyes. And this is the trick with lives. The better your lighting, and I will have to say, like the products I put for the social butterfly gear, the Diva ring light and the umbrella lights, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The better lighting system you have like that, the better you look.
Okay.
And people think that if the lighting is bright, it's going to show everything. It is
It
the
doesn't?
opposite.
Oh, okay.
It is the opposite. The better your lighting is, the more radiant you look. It's just the way it goes. Okay. Another tip. Whether on your phone or on your computer, you'll see the camera dot. And I really struggle with this, Marie. I still
Oh,
struggle
gotcha.
with it.
To look at the dot, yeah. I've been practicing because we use Zoom now for the calls and
Use the
but
dot. I'm
yeah.
wanting to look over where I see me, you know. I put a premiere video out, and I'll tell you about, I'll be telling you guys about that in the Secret Social Butterfly. It's a new feature that just came out. But I was watching an old live and I'm like, oh my God, Debbie, you are not looking at the dot, you know. So that's the big key on your phone or on the computer. It's good that you're practicing. You want to look at the dot. Okay.
Yeah. Like, do I look like I'm looking at you then now?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no. Try
That,
now. You do.
yeah, but that's, now I'm looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. See, because I'm looking over at myself sometimes and then looking back over at you on the screen when I should be looking up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the other thing. Here's another trick. Now with your phone, you can have a tripod.
Okay.
So you can adjust your phone. Okay. Do you have a tripod?
No,
Okay.
I
Well,
have a stack of books.
Hey, well, do what, like I said, you do what you got to do. I'll be posting a tripod in the social gear
Okay.
because my tripod, the one piece broke off, and my husband has this big metal clamp thing on it. It's real heavy, so I got to order a new one. And that's why I haven't put this one on there. I wouldn't recommend it because it broke.
Okay.
But the key is your angles. You got to look at your angles, okay? If your computer is, you want it to be, your dot to be eye level. See, like right now, it's down,
Okay.
but I'm looking up, okay? But watch when I raise it.
Yeah, okay.
See?
Yeah, because mine needs to be up about 4 or 5 inches, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to make sure, and the other thing that's really neat for that too is that little desk that I put in the social butterfly gear.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
That is so multi-purpose because you can use it to set your laptop on to bring it up to height where it needs to be, but yet you can use it if you're working in bed over your lap or on the couch. Yeah. But there again, when I first started, I had the coffee can with the lamp, and then I had a couple stacks of books with the computer on it. I mean, you do what you got to do, you know. But you do want to bring it up. It makes a difference.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, on your phone, if you're doing lives on your phone, you want it vertical.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay. Not landscape. You want it
Okay.
vertical.
Okay.
That's a key point. Okay. Now, when you're doing it on your phone, okay, here's your phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see if I can get a little more of a screen that doesn't have so much on it. All right. So when you're doing it on your phone, whether
Okay.
you're with your tripod or if you're stacking it up, you want to make sure your head is up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you don't, when people comment, it's going to go right over your face. All their comments go right over your face.
Okay.
Right? And then people jumping on will jump right back off. They won't stay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh.
And it's because the reason that people like lives is not just to learn, but to see you visually.
Okay.
Okay, so if they can't see you, they'll jump right back off. That is the same thing with lighting. Exact same thing with lighting. If your
Okay.
lighting is bad, they'll jump right back off. Okay.
Okay.
Your ticket with your lives is you want them to get on and stay to the end.
Okay.
Okay, that is your goal. It is better for you if you only have 2 people on there and they stay till the end. That is better than if at one point you had 30 and only 2 out of the 30 stayed till the end. Do you see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you want to make sure that you have your face up on your phone.
And
Okay?
should how much, just face to shoulders? What sort of ratio should be in the?
Well, typically, it just, with my phone and my tripod, it is just all according to how far I have the tripod back, but you at least want from here or here,
Okay.
like half. But I've done lives out here on the back deck and had the tripod back a little further, and you can see me sitting Indian style in the chair.
Okay.
This is the thing too with lives, okay? I have my studio, and I did the wall behind in the red and white and all the branding, okay? Because branding
Okay.
is just so key, okay? Did my lives 90% of the time there. Only 10% did I do anywhere else. I
Okay.
wanted that branding in their head, okay? But it is important that 10% of the time they see you as human, not in your studio so professional. Do you know what I'm
Okay.
trying to say?
Mhm.
Okay. It's people really engage with being human and authentic and real. Okay. Things are going to happen, Marie. All right. I
Mhm.
can remember my first time on Be Live platform. So excited that I was using Be Live, learned how to use it, thought I had. When my video was over, I hit the end video, but it didn't end.
Oh.
And I couldn't, so I was all done. And in the beginning, you do this, like when it's over. Okay. So I'm sitting there at my desk going, not knowing it was still live. And my phone rings and I'm answering Eagles View bed. I'm still live the whole time. My daughter's, Mom, you're still live. I'm like, oh shit. So then I said shit. So then when I realized she told me I was live, I got all panicked and I'm like, Stacy, I can't get it to go off. And I'm starting to hit buttons. I ended up shutting the screen on the computer, but it was still live. It just went black because I laid the screen down on.
You should put that in Social Butterfly to motivate us, I guess, or whatever.
I am telling you, yes, it was just, oh my gosh. I can laugh about it now. At the time, I was humiliated.
Probably beet red. Yeah, hot beet red. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. And now I crack up laughing about it. And that's, I mean, because stuff
I
is,
can see all that too.
yep, stuff is going to happen.
Okay.
I've done lives where my tripod, just when that piece broke, boom, phone fell, the phone rings in the middle of lives, dogs bark in the middle of lives. I mean, I lose my train of thought on a live, announce the wrong day, because you know how when you're in your own business, you really don't even know what day it is. So stuff is going to happen.
Okay.
Just laugh at yourself about it. You learn from it. You just keep moving forward, because honestly, it happens to everyone. Everyone. Okay. I remember my coach telling me, she said, Debbie, I did a Zoom live, and thought she looked an absolute wreck, and just got out of bed and jumped up to do it, and did it where she thought she wasn't being seen. And she was seen the whole time. So stuff happens, okay? Don't let that stop you. It's all a part of it.
There was a George Jetson cartoon episode where they had this ability to open up a screen and talk to each other, and she had she had a mask. Only it fell or something anyway, and then it showed her hair and crap.
Isn't it funny? Because, Marie, I remember growing up watching the Jetsons.
Yeah, but there was
back then I was like, oh my, that just seems, and nowadays there's so much more that's like the Jetsons.
Yeah. But there was that one where, or maybe, I don't know, somehow there was the mask, and then the mask fell away and it showed her, no makeup, curlers, and all that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So what will be the content of the Dual Live?
Okay. Our Dual Live that we're going to do, the content about it is going to be about the OTAs, about why, I'll ask you why and how you got in the industry. Okay. It'll be real light and airy, but informational too.
Okay.
Okay. Now with the duals, let me explain how that works. When you do a dual live, okay, you'll get an invite to join the live.
Okay.
Okay. So when you accept the invite, you have to turn your phone to landscape.
Okay. I use my phone, not my PC?
Correct.
And the invite comes how? Email, Facebook Messenger? How's it come?
It will come, you'll get on the live. When you see me on the live, I'll send the invite to you, and then you just press the button and turn your phone to landscape.
But where will that invitation be sent to? An email address, Facebook, where it just shows up on my phone?
It will show up on your phone. What you do is say we go live at 12.
Okay.
Okay. I get on there at 12 o'clock and you pop on my live. And I see that you're on there. I send you the invite right there on the live. It'll come on your phone. You'll press it and turn your phone this way, because how it'll show to everyone is you and me.
Oh, side by side.
Side by side. If your phone is like this, it's going to show me and you in a little tiny square.
Okay. Okay.
You want it more visible for everyone. So it's side by side.
Okay.
So that way you'll know for dual lives that you do in the future. Okay. So I want you to watch how I set up everything for our dual live. Okay. I will do the graphics for the dual live, and I'll do an event for the dual live, and I'll send you that link, and you are to invite.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so you'll set up and the event.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so when that shows up in my feed, I'll see, the little suggestion to invite people, and then just click on that?
Yes,
okay.
Because I'll send you the event link. I'll make you a host in it too.
Okay.
That way you can share the event invite to the event.
Okay. Oh, and just invite people off my contact list?
Yeah, that's what it'll do inside the event. When you hit the invite, it'll bring up all your contact people and you just invite.
Yeah, I've done a few personal events, so I think I know what to do there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can also use the link in the event and you can make post and put the link there. Like you could do a post. I'm so excited. I will be doing my first dual live. Would love for you to join me. Put the date, put the link. You can make a post about it. You want to promote it, promote it, promote it. Any groups that you're in, you can go into the groups and put the link that you're having an event. You know, and it's going to be an event. I'll come up with the title and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I might call it a book direct event or something. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I got time to think about that. Right now, my mind's still on your banner that I'm working on this morning. Okay, so let me see what there's still a lot to learn with the lives, and we'll have more time next week to go over the lives too.
Okay, good. All right.
The other thing is eventually down the road you want to pick, and the sooner you do it the better, but you want to pick a spot where you are consistently going to do your lives.
Okay.
And try to brand that spot with your brand. Now, it doesn't have to be a big spot. Let me see if I can show you from my computer. I mean, this is the smallest space ever, because you know bed and breakfast living quarters are never as big as your bed and breakfast, right?
Right.
Okay. It's literally just a wall.
Oh my gosh, wow.
See how little?
So what do the umbrellas do?
See, that's the living room.
Mm-hmm.
There's my craft room.
Oh, okay.
See how little? Just
Yeah.
one little wall. Okay, what the umbrella lights do. Okay, now you can kind of see my lighting here. See the Diva ring light and the two umbrellas? Okay, your umbrella lights is a very soft fluorescent lighting. It's soft.
Okay.
Okay, on your Diva ring light, I just turned it on. Okay, see? And that shines right at my face.
Okay.
And it has settings on it where you can make it, whoo, God, I didn't even have it all the way up. See, this is a yellow light, which you can't really tell the difference on a computer. But it has it where the light's more yellow and then the light's more white. It also has, let me turn this off and show this to you. Ooh, that light. Whew. It also has, I don't know if you can notice, but in the middle, see that right there in the middle? That holds your phone.
Oh, cool.
Okay. It also comes with a makeup mirror. But I never use the makeup mirror. But what's awesome about this is when you put your phone in there, you can do pictures of yourself, which is good to put into graphics. You also can do your videos of yourself because it's there, and you got the very good lighting.
Okay.
For, you know, I did both my welcome video and my thank you videos, you know, from sitting at that desk with that lighting and my phone in the middle there.
Okay.
Which really helps. But when you're creating your space, it does not have to be a huge space. As you could see with mine, it was virtually just one little wall, is all that it is. But it's the red and white colors that, but I'm getting ready to make a change. What I want to do is my cousin is an artist, and I want her to do a mural.
Okay.
And I want it to be a nature scene with butterflies and an eagle.
Okay.
To kind of, you know, with both of what I'm doing.
Right.
So that is something to think about.
Okay.
People are so visual, Marie. The more things that you can do to solidify your branding, the more you're going to stand out to people, the more they're going to see your signature emoji or see a picture with the background of your studio that you do your life, and it just clicks. It just, and that's how they start remembering you.
Okay.
Okay. And we are out of time already. Have you done any lives at all?
No.
Okay. Okay. Next week, I'm going to go inside Facebook to the live button and show you all the different things in there.
Okay.
I want you to, this is your homework.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to practice doing a live.
Actually go on or just practice talking or something?
This is what I want you to do. I want you to do it on your phone, and I want you to do it as a recorded video.
Okay.
But you're going to pretend it's live.
Okay.
Okay?
I've done a little bit of that. I've dabbled with that a little bit.
Okay, because you're going to show me that video next week.
Okay.
On our training. So you want to introduce yourself, use your tagline, and then whatever your topic's about.
Okay.
Okay? So that way I'll be able to see how, if you've got it positioned right, your lighting. I'll know how to coach you more where to go when I see what you already know and what you don't.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Oh, the video. Are you still hanging off on the video graphics course?
You know, I actually went in after I have a Vons class on the heels of this one in a few minutes. Opened it up, and then the day went, and then I thought about that as I was coming on. I was like, oh, I never did sign up. So it's mostly, I feel I need to get some other things done before I take on a new thing. I still haven't filed my 2008-17 taxes. I've got to get a little bit that done yet.
Do you do till October? Do you take till the October extension?
Not by choice. I just let it drag on because it's just.
I haven't done mine either, Marie.
Okay.
Girlfriend, I'm telling you what, my accountant, he laughs. He's like, Debbie, I don't even ask anymore. I know you're going to wait until the extension with October. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to get it done because the bank wants my financials. I took out a construction loan to do these last few rooms, and they want my stuff. And I've put this guy off like twice already, at least twice. And so it's like, and you know what? I just want it off my desk. And I think, so that's what I'm focused. I've got a few days with no guests, no kids, no husband. And well, the dog died a year ago tomorrow, and I just feel so sad. So I'm by myself, and this would be the chunk of time to where I won't get interrupted by where's my this and what are you making for dinner or you know. So
I know, I go through that too.
So,
well, I'm gonna kind of be on the heels of you with it, only because of what I'm learning now and that I'm gonna bring to you. I want to bring to all you ladies. I need you to have that underneath you when I do, or you'll be so.
Yeah. You talk about stuff, and I feel like I've got a bag over my head, and I can hear it, but I can't see it because I haven't taken the course. I think within the next week or two, the taxes I want to get done this week, and then I'll add on that other dose. So
Awesome. Oh, one more
um,
thing, and make sure, get your, I'm going to put it here in this Post-it note if it'll let me bring this up. Hang on.
and
Gosh.
then I have one question. So
Oh, Marie, I have 100 Post-it notes up here. Holy cow.
that was me last year with my daughter's wedding. All these.
Okay, the tagline on your business. Give it to me.
Oh, well, hold on. Good thing I tagged my notebook here. Where's it at? I'll have to look it up. I know it's in my notes here.
And see, I had it somewhere in my notes on my desk with so many other things. I thought,
Yeah.
I'm going to get the taglines and put it on my Post-it notes on my computer, the best way to do it. But if you find it, send it to me, because I'm working on your business banner.
Yeah, what I did is I used one notebook for all the Yvonne's courses. There are two I co-teach with her and one I teach alone, and yours. And I put red little sticker things.
Oh.
So and I see the personal one, so it came after that. So I'll take a look at that shortly.
Okay, and just send it to me in Messenger.
Yeah.
I cannot remember it for the life of me.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank too.
But I know we came up with one, right?
We did.
I knew we did.
Yeah, I'll have to read this bit by bit to find it.
That's okay. It's fine. No pressure. You can just send it to me in a Post-it note. I'm still working on the demographics of it, so I'm not ready to put the text in yet right now.
Okay. And I had a personal question. You had that issue with being diagnosed diabetic and you wanted to make changes to did that work?
Yes.
Good, okay.
Yes, I have made changes to my diet, my treadmill. I'm back on my treadmill, and I am taking a very good vitamin regimen and probiotics, and I've been recommended to try Plexus, but I haven't tried it yet. My daughter is on Plexus, and it's helped her so much. She keeps trying to get me to do it.
Is it a medication or over-the-counter thing?
It's a drink. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it levels out your blood sugars, your blood pressure, it does a multitude of things. So she's been, Mom, you should try this. Oh my God, Maria, I feel so much better. I have energy, and yeah. But this is just something that I am going to have to be conscious of and stay on the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's something that's always run in my family, and I think having been athletic since I was a teenager, I watched an uncle drop dead from a heart attack at 42. Most of my mom's siblings all died before they were 50. She lived to be in her 80s, but she was the only one. And not that she really took care of herself, but the diabetic thing runs on both sides of the family. And I have always eaten right and exercised. I've kept it at bay, but I'm half afraid to go in and get checked because I've let a lot of things slide. And
well, you do when you're learning all these new things to grow your business. You know,
yeah.
that was what happened to me this winter. I let myself slide, and yeah.
So I don't want that diagnosis as part of my medical record. And
oh, I know.
And so far, I don't need any medications. I have all my original equipment.
Good.
You know, so no artificial anything's on me. So, but I don't want to lose that either. So I was wondering how that went, if it's possible to keep that at bay with diet, not have to go on. My dad only had to take oral medication. He didn't have to do insulin, but my grandmother died of complications. I lost a brother at the age of 42. He was 42 or 43 with complications from undiagnosed diabetes. You know, this is a time bomb that could go off, and I don't want it. Yeah, so.
And
So
even though you're afraid to go get checked, Marie, go get checked.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's time. I started this whole physical process a year ago spring, but then there was our insurance got screwed up, and